So yeah, remaining schedule. At Dallas, November 12th, 4:25 game. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a blowout. Like I think a lot of people would think that's a blowout. So watch the Giants come out and play them like fucking fight tooth and nail. And then at Commanders, Commanders traded more players than we did. They traded Montez Sweat, and I think they traded Chase Young. So they, obviously feel strong enough in the current defensive line. They got some nice draft picks back. They got second for Sweat. I forget what they get for Chase Young. So I don't think they're going to be quite at the same level that they were a couple of weeks ago when we took them down to the wire. So you got to feel like that could be a W. And then Patriots, they lost to the Dolphins by a couple scores, but we lost to the Dolphins by a couple scores. They beat the Bills. We lost the Bills. Tough to say. I think if this were in New England, I think you could almost I think you could probably chalk that up to be a loss. But the fact that it's at home, I have slightly better feelings about it. But yeah, I mean, listen, you still have the potential to go into the bye week at 6-6. That's still possible. I know it doesn't feel possible. It feels like the season's already done, so who gives a shit? But if this team really takes that loss to heart against the Jets and says, you know what, fuck this noise. Our defense is there. Our offense is gonna get better, gonna get healthy, right? With Jones back, we have Barkley now. We lost Waller, but if we're getting healthier on offense, who knows what our offense looks like against Dallas. I know 6-6 is like, to be 6-6 at week 13. It's gonna suck that last part because you got what? Packers, Saints, Rams, Eagles twice. The Rams, I mean, I thought they were better than they are, I think. Maybe not. They got their doors blown off by the Cowboys. I'm not saying that's going to be a walk in the park, but I think that feels like I feel a little bit better about that. Eagles twice. I mean, barring something cataclysmic or them just not playing all their starters, I think we probably get swept there. So 9-8. Can we do it, dude? 9-8. Realistically, probably the ceiling is 8-9. And I don't, that's probably not enough to make the playoffs, but I'd say, you lose against the Raiders. Yeah. Okay. We can officially. It's so wild. I've now convinced myself. I mean, this is why being a fan is so fucking awesome. Because last week I said, if we lose one of these two games against the Raiders, the Commanders or the Jets, season's over. You can think about next season. And now we've lost the Jets, and I'm now saying that we can probably beat the Cowboys and go 9-8. What? All right. I think that's probably enough of that.